Verity.
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 It's Verity. Brought to you by Prodigy.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I hope each and all of the listeners are having a good day. For the new listeners, you are now listening to Classic Podcast. Be classic, listen to podcast. So today, I'm going to cover another interesting topic related to public relation. Just like our podcast segment, which is Classic Podcast, today we're going to see the importance of public relation in an organization with the famous legend Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat. But before we start, I would like to advise all of the listeners to not forget to wear your mask when you go outside and follow the standard operation procedure SOP. In this modern era, we face a lot of misleading information and miscommunication in organization. Do you know that misleading information and miscommunication happened a long time ago? When I say a long time ago, I really mean a very long time in the era of the famous Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat. I believe everyone who is listening to this podcast knows the famous legend of Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat. But let me tell you a little bit of their story. Hang Tuah is one of the famous Malay heroes in Malacca. Hang Tuah and his friend, which are Hang Jebat, Hang Tasturi, Hang Lekyu, and Hang Lekeh, are one of the greatest heroes in Malacca. Hang Tuah was described as Sultan Malacca, lawyer warrior at the time. So today, we're going to talk about how it can cause catastrophe in one of the legendary fight between Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat, and how public relation play an important role in an organization. Nowadays, we can see a lot of misleading information happen in our world. It spread faster with the advancement of technology. This kind of issue can be seen from the legend of Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat. Misleading information start when Hang Tuah is slandered by his enemies and the Sultan of Malacca ordered him to be put to death. Sultan has made a hasty decision without further research and confirmations of the issue. If we can relate this situation to today's world, it's like an organization without public relation. Back in the day, Sultan Malacca was like a leader of an organization, and Hang Tuah was his employee. If he has public relation, he definitely will not take such action. The role of public relation can help Sultan Malacca do research regarding the information received before he make a decision. PR is in charge of building a good relationship between employees and management. According to investigating the role of public relation in corporate image and crisis management in today's world, to address future challenge and perceive their survival and profitability, all sorts of organization must create long-term and trustworthy connection with their communities, the wider public. The same journal also give recommendation that the leader of organization can appoint a staff to help them in managing a crisis. Therefore, a leader with the help and guide for public relation will investigate and study every piece of information received before taking action. In this case, Sultan can probably appoint Bendahara as crisis manager.
Verity.
It's Verity. Brought to you by Prodigy.
As the legend was told, Hang Tuah loyalty to Sultan Malacca lead him to have the biggest and the most memorable fight in history with Hang Jebat. This has caused Hang Jebat to die in the hand of Hang Tuah. As we look closer, we can see that all of this fight was caused by miscommunication between them and Sultan Malacca. Both of them have different purpose and belief. The action taken by Hang Jebat was prompted by Sultan orders. Sultan Malacca has ordered Hang Tuah to be put to death. Hang Tuah loyalty towards Sultan has made him see Hang Jebat action as wrong. One of the public relation role is management function that analyze public perceptions, identify strategies and procedures of an individual or organization that are public interest and organize, implement a strategy to gain public approval and comprehension. In this case, Sultan Malacca can be thought of as organization and Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat as internal public. The existing public relation will make sure the internal public has a favorable image of the organization and create mutual understanding between the two parties. Public relation can help Sultan Malacca be more attentive to individual wants and concerns in timely and efficient manner. Therefore, it will clear up all miscommunication. According to the European Journal of Business and Management, the involvement of public relation in decision making will be the development in the organization internal public relation. We can conclude from today's podcast that public relation play an important role in every organization. Public relation various functions can help manage an organization. Misleading information and miscommunication are not new problem for an organization. The legend of Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat is a proof that it happened many years ago. Based on the story, we can see that Sultan Melaka cannot manage crisis involving the internal public well enough. The stories of Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat will definitely be different if there are public relations in that era. Maybe a different legend could be created if Sultan Melaka had a strong team to handle the crisis and maintain his image in the eyes of both the internal and external public. Let's hope every organization can learn from the legend of Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat. Lastly, may all public relation practitioners be able to manage all crises smoothly, and until I see you again, I'm Syafiqah, your favorite podcaster, and this is Classic Podcast. Be classic and listen to podcasts.
Verity.
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 It's Verity. Brought to you by Prodigy.
This podcast was created, produced, recorded and edited by Nur Syafiqah binti Ramli. The Classic Podcast is a product for PRO 549 Corporate Creative and Production Subject.